Howdy folks, Monty here in the Las Vegas area, I guess. What would I say? Las Vegas, Nevada, I guess, previously. So you missed it by literally a day. It's being sent out to Oscar Lars, the Orc Shaman, Orc Biggins Shaman with staff. I used to know the numbers, but if you put that into, what is it? Stuff of Legends, you'll get the miniature. It's being sent off to Oscar Lars. He's given me a very good rate for doing a paint job on it. So I included a bunch of the additional orcs that he painted over, I don't know, two separate paint jobs basically to give him the sense of the colours and just general theme. They're very dark, matte, almost kind of, dirty looking orcs. They're not bright orcs of the Kev Adams, Fred Reed period. I did have one artifact here, which is the White Dwarf that got me back in the hobby of, I don't know, this was 2022? Sorry, 2002, October, so it was my birthday issue. And I picked it up, and I really had nothing to do with the Games Workshop series of hobbies prior to this. I did as a child, but then a bunch of bad experiences with gamers in my mid-teens. A bunch of men in their 30s and 40s, probably very similar to me currently. Although, I guess considerably more likely to be playing games with teenagers. Anyway, basically got me out of the hobby. But this was the White Dwarf that reintroduced me to it. It's a, what is it? A Paul Sawyer edited UK White Dwarf. Just a classic. White Dwarf. Metal was still there, but they were most slowly moving into plastic. So, just a bunch of chaos related stuff, which I guess got my eyes back into things very heavily. The imagery of chaos was so beautifully unique, and it's painting and other related stuff. So I guess if I have something, there seem to be a lot of people doing reviews of important white dwarves in their lives. So this was certainly an important white dwarf in my life. It got me back into a hobby which basically been a large part of my childhood, early to mid-adolescence at least. And certainly all this stuff was just beautiful Games Workshop imagery. Perfectly for the time of my life that I was looking for this stuff. Anyway, so I pulled it down. Oh, this is what I really like. 40k in 40 minutes. This is a point. This was something I was actually going to talk about. So I think the idea of taking old miniatures, i.e. circa 1980s, circa not even GW, but Kev Adams, say, miniatures, and making them into small battle groups creates a Warhammer the Old World, a bespoke Warhammer the Old World, which is what I think we should be aiming for here. So maybe if it's 800 points, maybe it's 1,000 points, but all old minis. I think there's something in that, and certainly this 40k in 40 minutes or less was a classic article about getting the hobby to fit into your life, basically, which I thought was really good. Anyway, Monty, aka Tom Barnley, here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Important mini I found. Signing out. Well, maybe with some of these as a final throwback to a kind of gentler time of Games Workshop.